Hey, Gate 2, I'm running low on battery. We'll see how far I get through on this tour. We can talk more on the phone, or I can finish this. May not be obvious from the photos, but the actual kind of living floor probably sits about 6 feet below the curb frontage here. Kind of a constant slope from front to back, and you'll see how they took advantage, I guess you could say, under the house by building some basement area. I haven't even been upstairs yet, so I'm not sure what's included in the square footage. I went through this house um, several years ago, and they've definitely done some lipsticky things and kind of dug around to add some square feet. Won't be the quality of Meriden, even though there's some photographic comparable aspects, but just since I'm here, you want to use it as a data point. Again, it's probably not showing up, but we got a pretty significant pitch all the way from front to back. This remodel was essentially done in 2007 with incremental things done in subsequent years. All the way up to window replacement was just done only like 2 years ago. Nice light and airy space like you would see, in the 2007 to 2015 range. I would point out the textured walls the trim here is definitely like from the 40s, 50s, 49, whenever that original build date. You can just see kind of the caked on paint and stuff. So was very much that, and lots of decades kind of in between. You cleared out all of this out, put in the dormers, and then you kind of drop down to 8-foot ceilings here. A lot of inconsistencies. You got oak floors, running into pine floors. At least you don't have a step up threshold. Doesn't, there's some deflection in the floors almost as you would expect with a 1940s original foundation house. I did go under the house, and it looks very clean. It's all been redone under there, but definitely feels like that walking around. Even the baseboards and quarter rounds, are those old. But anyway, nice color palette and the rest. I go outside. The kitchen was redone, I think, in 2017, so another incremental portion. I think after the last time it sold, they redid the kitchen. I can't remember what it looked like beforehand. Nice choices, but so there's a Brazilian hardwood of some type deck, which is nice. Pretty cheesy kind of painted rails out here. You sit up really high because obviously, like I said, the lot drops behind you. That must be new. I can't remember that, but anyway, there's just electrical, I think, that goes back. Yeah, you can see the electrical. No plumbing. Just kind of like just a shed type single room. They're using it for bike and paint and kid storage. Lots of different levels you can see, but see the neighboring houses. And you can see the walk-in access under the house next door, which is kind of what they took advantage of and finished out some of that basement down below here. So I'll just walk down there real quick. Recent carpet, I read on the disclosure, they made some amendments to the property, but apparently at some point, maybe few years back, one of these deluge rains we had, there was water that got down here in the basement, and they had to remedy that. They showed kind of a list of how they did that and claimed the conducive conditions have been remedied. See some kind of nastiness next door. But I mean, I don't know if you can tell from this property, but I don't feel like I'm on it's a solid concrete foundation. This feels like this might have been just a flat work pour under a deck that was sort of taken in. I don't even know what's legal or what's not here. You can see like this sawed off door. They've added a bathroom, and the washer dryer, but you step up, presumably because they retrofitted for the sewer lines. So this is not the quality of Meriden, and I think there's, unlike what I was expecting, where only a toothpick may have been holding up, that was dated 1949, we just have a lot of different eras that have just brought new money with each layer, and ultimately you end up with just something that is of lower quality and inconsistent. And so I'm going to do this because of the data point and to kind of follow this one, but don't recommend it for you, knowing what your target is. And it definitely does check some boxes. This is now the master upstairs. For a family, it checks boxes. Tempered glass. And you got this closet here with a nice big window up to the street. A little landing, which is great for kids. Probably have outgrown this. There's the 2 bedrooms and a landing, but note, that's the master, has a full bath, but there's no full bath for that bedroom, so it could work well as an office or a nursery, but eventually that becomes a real issue with proximity to the bathroom, if that's going to be a bedroom. Maybe that whole upstairs is just a master suite, so they're using this as the study. Certainly would be more of a bedroom because of this proximity to the bathroom here. But, bathroom, we've got step up threshold, some poor workmanship, just when was this done? Probably 1940s tub. Just a mixture of things. And then probably what was the old primary bedroom. So we were down in it's pretty much it. I can take you down underneath the house to show you the water heater and how it's pretty clean and nicely done underneath, but it's not really probably worth it, but you get enough of information here to compare it with once it goes under contract, if it does. But just things in case, like you got this little odd cutout here coming down to the stairs, and then you've got like this little bump out of about 3 or 4 inches, which is kind of where the old floor level was, and they just sort of drywalled all that in. I'm sure you know exactly what I'm talking about. So anyway, all from here. Talk to you later. Bye.